Hey everyone, Aaron Krauss here. I'm the creator of Simple Slides, and I wanted to show you what Simple Slides is and how to use it. So some backstory. I've given a lot of presentations in the past, and I found that the way I like to create those presentations, I focus on the content a lot more than the display. I kind of want the display to just be handled for me. I just care about the content. And the way I present is very flow-like, going from 1 to 2 to 3 very quickly, as opposed to focusing on one slide for like 10 minutes that has a lot of graphics, a lot of details, and then jump to the next context slide. That's not how I present typically. And there was no tool out there that really did everything that I wanted it to do. So that's why I created Simple Slides, and I want to show you how it works. So what better way to show Simple Slides than to give a Simple Slides presentation over Simple Slides, right? Let's get to it. You can go to simpleslides.dev and see exactly what I'm doing right now. So welcome to Simple Slides. Press the right arrow key to continue. Simple Slides is a responsive and text-first presentation tool that keeps your audience engaged. With Simple Slides, each slide will expand the content to its maximum possible size based on your browser window. So resize your window and try it. This is one of the fun things about Simple Slides. It'll look good on any device. The text will get maximized as large as it possibly can. And that was very important to me because I'm always presenting on different window sizes and I want that text to be simple and easy to read. This style means less content per slide, you're probably noticing that, and faster changing of slides. That keeps your audience engaged, right? So you can refresh the page and your current slide will stick. Go ahead and try it. See? And you can even share the URL and it'll load at the current slide. So if I copy this URL up there, then I can share it. Notice the bar on the bottom of the screen too, right down there, that nice gray bar. It measures your progress. You can see we're about a quarter to a third of the way through. Simple Slides uses Markdown to render slides. If you're not familiar with Markdown, you can click on this link to learn more about it. It basically allows us to write content that looks like you can put headings here, bulleted lists, numbered lists, a lot of this rich text stuff that you're already used to, images, put a nice image there, code block, and really a lot more. Markdown supports a lot more than just that. So are you ready to create your first Simple Slides presentation? Well, it's easy and free. All you have to do is click on that settings button in the top right corner, somewhere right about here. We'll come back to this here. I'm just going to show it real quick. And you can either sign up for an account or you can enter a link to your own Markdown file and Simple Slides will create a presentation for you. No account needed. So if you don't want to create an account with Simple Slides, you don't have to. You can put a link to your Markdown file. Let's say you put it on GitHub or something, and you can create a presentation, easy peasy. Or you can create an account right there with sign up, completely free. So that said, we do recommend creating an account because that lets you manage your presentations. You can upload your own images so you don't have to store them somewhere else. And you can also add social media sharing tags so that when you share your presentation to LinkedIn, social media, Slack, whatever, it'll look good. So here's an example of a real presentation that's on Simple Slides. So you can see the URL is /thecodeboss, that's my username, and then why give talks, that's the slug I gave it, and it's a full-blown presentation. I can share this. The URL looks nice, and it'll pull up a nice image, pull up a nice social media information when I share it. And then when creating your first presentation, you might be thinking, how do I do this? Like, what does the structure of this content look like? So you can use these instructions themselves as an example. So you can click on this and that'll show you some Markdown content. And this right here is the actual Simple Slides presentation that powers this right here. That's all this is. This is the whole presentation. It's just Markdown. So easy peasy. And then finally, there's a few more hotkeys than just the arrow keys. So you've got a couple Vim key bindings there. You can go forward, back a couple. You can go to the front and back, front end of the slides. I use these all the time. And that's it. Thanks for reading these instructions. You have a great day now. Bye-bye. Go create something awesome. Special thanks to my original inspiration, which is a desktop tool called Scent. I used this for several years, 6 years or so, but it's only on desktop, and I couldn't share the slides because of that. So that's a big reason I built Simple Slides. So now the next slide is the last slide for real. We got Pun Dog there. And the last thing I'll show is you're probably thinking, man, this would be really cool with dark mode. And bam, we've got dark mode support. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing your first Simple Slides presentation.